I want to take a minute and shoot a real quick video on a topic that we've brought up before on this channel and on TikTok. And it's funny because it's one of the most controversial topics we've ever brought up. I get a kick out of it. And that is fuel. A fuel app we use to get diesel for the truck. And that's the Upside app. So I need like 100 gallons in the truck right now, but because the Upside app gives us a discount on the first 50 gallons each day, I'm just going to go throw in 50 gallons because right now I'm getting 21 cents off a gallon. But before I take off, let me jump on gas, buddy. That's what everybody seems to look at a lot for fuel prices and see what the prices are like in the area. Now, I'm not going to show this to you. I can't do a screenshot. I'm not that techie really, but so $4.19 at a Chevron station, $3.91 at a Circle K, $3.91 at a Quick Trip, $3.91, $3.87 at Fry's, $3.87, $3.87, $3.85, $3.87, $3.87, $3.87. You get the idea. It's basically $3.87 for anything within 5 miles of our current location. Now let me jump on the Upside app and find out what it is in our area here. And if I look here, looks like the best price in the area is going to be at a Circle K. And at that Circle K, the regular price is $3.87, but because I'm getting 21 cents off a gallon there, it makes it $3.66. Now, I'm going to take a screenshot of this right here. There you go, and I'll share it on here somewhere. And you can see where it shows $3.87 crossed out to $3.66. Can you see it there too? Just in case I don't do the screenshot right. And if you happen to notice that, up in the corner it shows $159.23. That's how much money we've gotten back by using the app this year. Now, typically last year I think we got $300 and some odd dollars back, but we haven't traveled a whole lot this year. And right now we're sitting at our winter location. So it's a small amount, $159, but it's $159. So let me take off, go up there and add 50 gallons to the truck. Like I said, I need 100 gallons now, but we only get a discount on 50 gallons per day. Then I'll come back and I'll finish the video and show you when we get credited that money and go from there. Okay, we're up to fueling up. Now, the only downside to using this app for me is that we will take 50 gallons every time we fuel up. So a lot of times the Discover card I use will shut off before I get 50 gallons. So I have to go inside, tell them to put in, for example, right now I'm putting in $200 worth, and that way it shuts off $200. I got a little over 50 gallons, and that's what I get my discount on. So if you don't have like we do, where you can get 50 gallons at a time, you don't have to worry about going inside and doing what I do. But for me, it's well worth the savings. All right, there you go. I got my over 50 gallons. I only get 21 cent discount on the first 50 gallons. I went ahead and rounded up to $200 just to make it easy. But I'll only get 21 cents off a gallon on 50 gallons, and I'll get a notice that I exceeded my daily limit. No big deal. All right, so I paid. I went inside, got my receipt. There you'll see it's processing your cash back. You receive notice in 2 to 4 days when it's ready. So that shows right there. All right, I'll check back once that updates, and I'll come back and share it with you. All right, I'm back. And just like that simple as you saw in the video, I went and got my 50 gallons of fuel, and within 48 hours, I got an email saying that I got back $10.50 on my purchase. I'll do a snapshot of this, and I'll put it right up here on the screen somewhere that you can take a look at it. So, simple as that. I went up there, I bought my fuel, I verified that I paid. 48 hours later, I have $10.50 more in my account with Upside, and at any time I want to, I can transfer that money into our bank account, which I don't do. I can send it to my PayPal account, which is what I do, or I can get a gift card from Amazon or Ace or their Chick-fil-A, some pizza places, all kinds of places you can get gift cards if you want to, but I just run the money into our PayPal account. I consider that pretty safe, and it's done. Now, earlier in the video, I mentioned that some people gave us guff about doing videos about the Upside app, and it was one of the most controversial topics we ever bring up on our channel. And I want to address a couple of those things right now. One, people say it's a pyramid scheme. Well, we're not buying anything. We're using a free app, and we're getting discounts on fuel. Now, the pyramid part they talk about is, if you use my code, I'm going to put it right up here, it's Dave34326. If you download this program, the Upside app, and you use my code when you sign up, after you use your card the first time and get your at least 15 cents a gallon back, and once you get your money out of that, the next time I use my card, because you used my code, I will get 15 cents a gallon off my next purchase. That's the pyramid part of it, right? Nobody spends any of their own money. It's not really going to hurt you in any way. And then when you share your code with someone else, and if they sign up for the Upside app, then the first time that they get their 15 cents a gallon back, you will also get 15 cents a gallon back on your first 50-gallon purchase in one day. And then when that person uses their app, or you use your app in the future, I will get 1 penny a gallon back for every gallon you purchase. That's the pyramid part of it. Nobody's hurt. The fuel station is giving Upside money to advertise their station. The station is paying them money. The Upside app is sharing that money with us. Nobody's buying anything. That's the extent of the pyramid. It's hardly a scheme. Then I've had a couple people bring up that they had a hard time getting their money. I don't know what that is. Now, I've cashed in a couple times, and they're talking about getting money from the app to their bank account or the PayPal account or whatever they're doing, and they had trouble. Now, I don't know how they were trying to get their money, if they were trying to put it in a bank, if they were doing a gift card, what they were doing, but I have put the money in my PayPal account 2 or 3 times, and I've never once had an issue. I'm not saying that people haven't had issues. I don't know that for a fact. I can just tell you that I have never had an issue getting money. Another thing I've heard a couple people say is that once they use the app and they're supposed to get their money back, they wait days and days and days, and they never get that email saying that they got back their money for their purchase. Now, again, I've used this app numerous times, and never once have I ever waited more than, I think, 3 days maybe was the longest I ever waited. And more than once, I've had it back. I've had notice I got my cash back within 24 hours. So I've never had one not pay me the money that I should have gotten from filling up with fuel. So I don't know. I've never once had a problem. So the only problems I've ever personally had with the Upside app is 2 times, and both of them were in New York. I went to 2 different stations that showed up on the Upside map stating that the station had diesel and that there was a discount price there. And 2 times I went to the stations and they didn't even have diesel. So I don't know how that happened. Now, I did communicate. I reached out to Upside. I informed them of the issue of those stations not even having diesel. And I did go back and check a couple times to see if that was taken off of those. And at that time, they had not been removed from those stations, and I kind of quit following up. So I don't know if they ever got fixed or not. But that's twice. And I think I drove about 5 miles to get to each of those stations, and they didn't have diesel. So, you know, worse things could happen, but it still was frustrating, no doubt about it. So that did happen to me. And we've just been talking about fuel, getting cash back for fuel purchases. If you really want to get into the Upside app and use it to its fullest potential, you can actually get money back at restaurants. So if I go into the Upside app for just this area that we're in right now, so for example, there's a Papa John's pizza place, right? Within 2 miles, if we go there and make a purchase, we get back 21% of our purchase. I don't know, what's it cost to get a pizza now? You're going to spend $30 or so? So you're going to get $6 back? That's not bad. And then there's Circle K. If you go inside the Circle K, you buy anything inside the store, you get 16% back. If we go to an IHOP, that's a half a mile away. If we go to an IHOP and have breakfast or whatever, we get 5% back on that purchase. 5% doesn't sound like very much, but it's something, right? And if we go to another Circle K here in Florence and go inside, we get 14% back. Here's a Texas Roadhouse. This Texas Roadhouse is less than a mile from where I'm sitting right now. Go in the Texas Roadhouse, pay the bill, 5% cash back. Now that doesn't cover the tip even, but it's 5%. Chick-fil-A, just a fast drive-through place. In fact, we just went there and had dinner, and I'll be doggone if I didn't think about this. 5% back. Now that pisses me off I didn't think about Chick-fil-A. McDonald's, 5% back at McDonald's. Chipotle, 3% back at Chipotle. There's a Chili's Bar and Grill. Now this is less than 2 miles away, but 5% back. The list goes on. There's actually 36 different places in the area that give back discounts. So not only on fuel, you can get money back on eating out. So I've done 2 or 3 different videos on the Upside app over the last year or so, I guess. I'm going to put a link up here to one, and I'll share a couple other links to other videos I did on the Upside app. If you want to go check those out, kind of talks about our experience with the Upside app. And again, if it's something you might want to try, and you go onto your Play Store or wherever you get your apps for your phone, please think about using our code, Dave34326. I'll put it right up here. Get involved in the pyramid scheme. But go give it a try. It doesn't hurt. The app is free. If all you did was use our code, download the app, use it one time, you would get 15 cents off a gallon on your first 50 gallons you purchased in one day. And then never use it again, it's 15 cents. Well, right there. If I would have used it one time, I would have saved $10.50 and never used it again. It's still $10.50, right? No harm, no foul. Anyway, hey, leave me a comment down below. Do you use the Upside app? Are you someone that has used our code and used the Upside app? Have you had good experiences or have you had bad experiences with the Upside app? I'd be curious to know. Other people that read the comments would be curious to know. All right, there you go. As always, if you enjoyed this video at all, consider giving a thumbs up. Maybe leave a comment down below. Consider hitting that subscribe button. And as always, have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.